Hello everyone. This class we are going to learn the story of Gandhari. She is one of the famous female characteristic of the epic Mahabharata. Gandhari is a character in the Hindu epic the Mahabharata. In the epic, she was the daughter of Subala, the king of Gandhara, a region spanning northwestern Pakistan and eastern Afghanistan, from which her name is derived. Gandhari's marriage was arranged to Dhritarashtra, the eldest prince of Guru kingdom. Gandhari voluntarily blindfolded herself throughout her marriage life. Her husband Dhritarashtra was born blind, and on meeting him and realizing this, she decided to deny herself the pleasure of sight that her husband could never relish. Gandhari bore 100 sons, collectively known as Kauravas, and one daughter, Duchala, who married Jayadratha. The Kaurava, principally Duryodhana and Duchadana, were the villains of the Mahabharata and were all killed in their war against their cousins, the Pandava, at Kurukshetra. Although Gandhari's sons were portrayed as villains, the Mahabharata attributes high moral standard to Gandhari. She repeatedly exhorted her sons to follow Dharma and make peace with the Pandavas. Gandhari was especially close to Kunti, who respected her like an elder sister. Then Gandhari made a single exception to her blindfolded state when she removed her blindfolded to see Duryodhana rendering his entire body except his loins invulnerably to any foe. This was, however, to prove fruitless as Bhima smashed Duryodhana's thighs in their decisive encounter on the 80th day of Kurukshetra battle, a move both literally and figuratively below the belt. Gandhari was also devout, in particular an ardent worshipper of Lord Shiva. Gandhari's sacrifice of her eyesight and her austere life was to grant her great spiritual power. Gandhari's anchors in the loss of her 100 sons resulted in her cursing Krishna, in effect ensuring the destruction of the Yadavas. It's also said that through a small gap in the napkin in which her eyes were blindfolded, her gaze fell on Yudhishthira's toe. The toe was charred back due to her wrath and power. Gandhari entered her life with her husband and her sister-in-law Gundi in the Himalayas, where they died in a forest fire.